What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of 360 Speed. Lockdown has taken its toll, but I try to at least roll out some videos for you guys. Today I am very happy to announce that there is a new modification coming. It's a small modification, but it's freaking cool. So, Frosty is right here, so let's get into it. Now, as you guys can see, there is Max Motorsport goodie bag, and I'm very happy about this. And I unfortunately I'm not gonna do an unboxing for you guys today. I had to take the thing out just to make sure that I have the pod, but you can see this crappy old well, kind of boring looking Gearshift. We have the new one. It just part, and there's my all the stuff you need, like my hand sanitizer and charger, and just don't worry about any of those. But here is the new part, courtesy of Max Motorsport. I'm very happy about this. It looks freaking cool, and I am absolutely in love with it. So I'm quickly gonna see and show you which tools you need, and then let me just get this thing. There we go. Now it looks better. So if you compare it to the old one, much better. I mean, this looks absolutely awesome, but I'll show you the before and the after, and then you'll be able to tell me if you think this mod is worth it. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take your flathead screwdriver and put it in on the side. Now, as you can see, I have lifted this off a bit. It's really not that difficult to do it. Just put your flathead in the side and then try to squeeze it a little bit so you can just hold on to it. If you want, you can even take some long nose pliers and then insert this and then pull it. Just be sure to not be like me, overly aggressive, and then end up breaking a tab, which is not ideal because well, that kind of sucks. But you get the drift. Everything else is like, oh, it's plain and simple forward. Just pull it out and there you go. Then you will have something that looks more or less like this. Now this part is still attached, and you see it can still move around and run. But this is what you will find. This is basically what you will find underneath all of this. So I have my new Gearshift here. As you can see, it's pretty much the same. Pretty much it's the same. And pretty much the same round about there. So basically all you need to do now, you see here there is a little clamp. Now you just need to open this clamp again using your flathead screwdriver, and then you are going to push it in. Now be very careful over here, there is not a lot of space to work with, so just be careful what you do. Be mindful what you're gonna do about it. You just need to open this thing up, and as soon as you open it, just flank it open. Now let me show you on this gear knob what I'm talking about. So as you can see, there is also one of these wash or crush, I can't get the word now, the crush clamp over here. So it's uncrushed. So what you need to do, basically what this one is this one is already, that one is crushed, this one is still open. So you're gonna put in the flathead, if you can, in here, and you're gonna start to wiggle it open and open it more and more until it is safe to release. Open this thing, and as soon as it's open, this thing will just take off, and basically you're gonna do the same with putting this back on.
Is what they talk about in movies. Our love is what they talk about, Yeah, we were wild and free, and you know everything about me. So wild and free, and you know everything about me. You know everything about me. You know everything about me. You know everything about me.
So as you can see, I kind of like disassemble these two because I ran into a problem. Unfortunately, this thing should fit in this way because you can see it has a curve here, and it was like this because if you have the gear boot like this was the way it was around. So yes, I just quickly took the top off because I want to put proper glue on it. It's not broken, it's just I want to put some proper glue on it. I felt it was a little bit loose, so I just loosened it, and now I can just attach it properly, but that's no major issue. My problem is this was this way around, and unfortunately, as you can see, like there, you can see that's flat, and this part is curved. And if you can see it, I don't know if it translates down to camera, but still, it's a problem because it is the wrong way around. So I just disassembled this quickly, gonna take off all this glue and re-glue it properly, and then I will attach everything. But I'm running out of daylight, and the light that's here in the car is not sufficient enough, so I will check you guys tomorrow and I will complete this. For you it will be just like 2 seconds. So if I have attached this thing the right way around, flat part, rounded part, and the thing is the right way up now. Let me just get this. There we go. So now this is what you see, the flat part, there's the numbers, and there is the rounded part, and this is also on, it can't come off. It'll just focus. So now it's on perfectly and no issues anymore. I also had to space these at the back, had to space these out because they weren't right. You can see where I more or less cut them off. Right there. So I just spaced them out so that they can sit in perfectly where they need to be. So let's quickly go install this. I think it looks actually very good, and yeah, ready to go back into the car. Now a good thing to note is that you will see that I have a normal clamp on here, like a water hose clamp. Better to use these or even cable ties, because why they use this stupid design, these little weird clamps, I have no idea. They're just horrible. They're like really horrible. So I just decided I'm going to dispose of it. So if you guys run into one of these clamps, take it off and throw it away as far as possible. So put on this hose clamp, it works better. You can also use cable ties like I mentioned. So basically it's just plug and play right now. So stick it on. No, before we do, most important part, we do not forget about this one, is this. Yeah, I know it has a tear in it. For those people with OCD, it might drive you mad. I really don't care, to be honest. It is what it is. It is not new. It's an old car. You don't see it, so don't pay attention to it. Anyway, so basically what we're going to do is you're going to put the thing over. Make sure to press it down so it goes in. It needs to go in. There. It sits neatly. So now lift it up. Bring your clamp over. As you can see, the clamp is facing on this side. I'll just zoom in for you guys. So the clamp is on this side. So basically make sure it is away from how you grab the thing or there. You won't notice it's on this side, as compared to when it's on this side. You might, when you touch down, when this thing is like this, you might notice it's sitting right there, as compared to when it's sitting on this side where you don't pay attention to it. So just a quick little tip on that. I'm going to quickly tighten it, a little flathead, and then we're golden. Now that is done, and now we can sit this thing perfectly in its place where it needs to go. So we are going to start with this and just lift this backing up because it needs to sit down there below. Let us make sure it's in. I'm just lifting this bottom part up because these things are, you can see I already sanded them down a bit, but they're still a little bit thick, so they need to go, like, they need to slot in here and here, and this also clips in. So when I clip in everything together simultaneously, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So basically the concept is very straightforward. Make sure the bottom part hooks in the front, then you're going to lower it down, and this is going to go with that. Make sure your front hooks in as well. This bracket needs to hook in then the front as well. You slowly start pushing it down. Very easy. There you hear it sits, and the front, it clips in. Don't be too harsh on it. Like, honestly, don't try and use too much force to put it in, because you will break it. And then boom, you're done. Works perfectly, and it feels so much nicer to the touch. Goes through the gears perfectly, and I mean, it looks so much better. So I'm quickly gonna cut to a B-roll for you guys and show you what it looks like, and then we're done.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh maybe 125 in the middle of the night, got my engine thundering. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's go to town, break the speed of sound.
So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something new. This is an upgrade that I highly suggest. It feels a lot better in your hands. It feels more engaging, and it looks so much better. You can agree or disagree, but I think most of you people will be interested once you see this. It is possible to do this mod to the Polo Vivo and make it look a lot nicer, bring it up to date with the current cars that is out there. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a massive thumbs up, and if you are new here, consider subscribing if you're not subscribed yet. For all those people that have subscribed, I would really like to thank each and every one of you for supporting the channel. But that's all from me for now, and remember to please be safe, buckle up, and keep it safe out there. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Mustang 65